Good morning, good afternoon, depending the country you are hearing me from. There's truth I want you to know about Boko Haram. There is no job in Nigeria. The Nigeria never want to create a job for people. And I find out that Boko Haram are being recruited. Take it or believe it. You go, they will recruit you and they pay them in dollar. There's another thing I want you to know about this. They will take care of your family and give your family a security to guide them that nothing is happening. The Nigerian security, police or army are not being paid in dollar. They give them a kind of a gun. Nigerian police or soldier are not using that kind of police, using gun or armored car. Are you getting what I'm saying? Another thing is this: they feed them well and make sure that nothing happened to their families. So it's a job. They are being recruited for this. This is why many people are asking how the Boko Haram increase. Why all these young boys joining Boko Haram? When I was in Germany, I stayed with most of young guys, Muslim, and they are telling me that if they go out, they will go to be recruited in their own country. I asked them why. They say because they feed them well, they take care of them and pay them money. And this is why you ask yourself what is happening. Now, IPOP contributed in Nnamdi Kalu problem. You see, one time I begin to ask a question. Instead of declaring war in Northern Abuja, you people declared war in Igbo land. And most of time I don't understand. Why killing your own people? Why fighting your own people in the name of IPOP? You said a lot of things. Now, Nnamdi Kalu has been jailed. Now, let me tell you one thing. Nnamdi Kalu was a great man. Let me just say this. I'm not a fan of Nnamdi Kalu. No. You know why? Because I always believe that when you raise up to fight for something, there must be a dialogue. A freedom fighter will always be very careful in what he say. Because most of things you say, evil people will hijack it. IPOP are not the main IPOP that are working with Biafra. It is evil people that hijack IPOP and begin to work. And most of those crimes they laid is in Nnamdi head. Sometimes it's just like when they want to stop SARS. Most of evil people and criminalities, all these criminal, fight tooth and nail to stop SARS. Not because SARS are doing good or evil, but because they want to drive them so that they will have an opportunity to do what they want to do. And that is exactly what happened to IPOP. Evil people came in and now declared some will mount in the bush, raping people, killing people, kidnapping people in the name of S-Man, in the name of Fulani Man, in the name of Boko Haram. When you find out he's completely an Igbo man also. And I begin to ask question, is these people fighting for good or for Igbo people? Now, let me say something again. Like VDM are saying, no rich Igbo man speak. What do you want them to speak? Whatever they speak is not going to work. If it's to raise money to set Nnamdi free, they could do that. But if you try it, They hate Igbo so much that they want you to come up with something. They will pick you up and make sure that Igbo billionaires are being closed. No Igbo billionaire again. Because they are jealous of Igbos. And Igbos are very intelligent. They are very careful human beings. This is why when you say, nobody speak, what do you want them to speak? Like I always say, I believe in the history. Pontius Pilate have a right to release Jesus Christ. He have full right. Why didn't he release Jesus? Because they told him, if you release that man, you are no more a friend of Caesar. Who is Caesar? It's Kaaba. The judgment of Nnamdi Kanu is a written note. They just read it and jail Nnamdi. Because we are under Kaaba. Obi win election. They told him go to court. He went to court. What happened? We saw the evidence clear. What happened? I always pray that God will bring somebody like Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, that will destroy all these Kaaba, fight them, eliminate all of them. Then we will have a new Nigeria. I am telling you truth. Unless America step in. But people are there saying they will come and take our oil. I knew America never fight in a country where they are not going to gain. But the question I have for you is that oil, are you benefiting on it? What are you benefiting from Nigeria? There are a lot of Nigeria, we spend a lot of money, went to school, and came out no job. And Nigerian politicians are there looting Nigerian money to another country. The money they are not even going to finish till they die. What are you doing with it? And you watch your people suffering. So tell me, what will you say? What will you talk? And who will come out to say something? Until we decided to separate ourselves from this cabal. Governors are not being governing well. Senators are not being senating people well. The president has not been presenting people well. So who are you going to talk to? Are you sure that even Tinubu know what he's doing? Because if you know what he's doing, how can you allow Nnamdi Kanu to be jailed when you people are giving a terrorist a pardon, a presidential pardon? You even said some of them you send them to school, rehab, because they have changed and repented. What did Nnamdi Kanu do that deserve that life jail? Like I said, I'm not a fan of Nnamdi Kanu, but I knew that most of Nnamdi Kanu fans, today they are happy. Some of them will say, we told him, he talked too much. We said, don't talk, he talk. Most of them are not coming out. So many has gone into a hiding place. Our Oga has been locked. We thought he could have, when he was carrying a book, he could have do something better. We do not know that he did not have anything to do. That's the word that are coming out. But you people were lifting him up. You people were supporting him. Clamp. I have noticed in this generation that people will always force you. And when they find out your hand will not reach, your leg is not down, your hand cannot hold something, they will leave you there and say, continue. Where will you continue when your leg is not down and your hand cannot hold anything? Listen very careful. Not even man of God. Sometimes I ask, where are the political jugalos? Where are the prayer bulldozers? Where are the native doctors? Nothing is happening in Nigeria. Everything in Nigeria is scam. Government is scam. Church is scam. It's everything. Tell me. So instead of repenting, most of people have joined Yahoo. And as long as I knew that Nigeria have the highest church in the whole world. The highest crime also is in this Nigeria. So tell me what is happening. If you believe it or not, that is exactly what is happening. Ijiji and Solomon Odoguna Basagelewu Ekenemona.